This is the first time I'm going to try this. I want to talk about numbers, but everyone tells me that just talking about them doesn't really do any good. So, hopefully, in post, I'm going to put a little thing here that shows the numbers I'm talking about. Then you can see what I'm looking at right here. Let's talk about making some extra money and how much that can mean to you. I look at things on a yearly basis. So let's get into this. We're going to assume that you're making 20% of everything you sell. We have to start somewhere, right? So how I look at things is when I'm selling is every dollar makes me 50 bucks a year. Every extra dollar I can sell every single day makes me $50 a year. Yeah, nothing, right? Who needs that? But as you can see, we're going to work through some numbers here. So a dollar at 20% makes you a dollar weekly, 433 monthly, $52 a year. This is extra every single day. $10 makes you $10 a week, $43. I'm going to talk round numbers. $43 monthly or $520 a year. 500 bucks a year every time you sell $10 every day. 10 bucks every day. If you can sell 50 extra dollars every day for a year, you're going to make an extra $50 a week, 200 bucks a month, or $2,500 a year. $2,500 a year. That's not nothing. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to get there in just a minute. In addition to that, if you can take one extra table, Bob, would you mind coming back on and taking one table? Hey, Bob, would you take my table for me? I'm about to get cut. Um, Figure it out. There are ways to take an extra table. I don't know if you can do it every single day, but if you could, these are the numbers you'd be making. You'd be making an extra $100 a week, 400 bucks a month, or $5,200 a year. If you can take an extra table and sell an extra 50 bucks a day, you're going to make an extra, call it 8G a year. $8,000 a year. That's not nothing, man. And here's how simple it is to make an extra $50 in sales every single day. Everyone thinks they do it, myself included, man. I'm not like some super server that does everything right, firing on all cylinders every single table, every day, every time. Like it's next to impossible. I'm not Superman. I just try to do as good a job as I can. I fall down, so do you. I'm thinking. Anyways, I think I'm a pretty good server and I fall down. So, like the average Joe falls down a lot. We could all do a little bit better. Keep in mind, none of this includes giving better service and making a higher percentage. That's a whole nother realm, man. A whole nother realm that actually does you more good, but I'll talk about that on another video. Getting a better gratuity makes you more money overall. But anyways, let's talk about securing that nest egg right now. So if you serve 10 tables a day, bear with me, this isn't on the little chart down here, but if you serve 10 tables a day, and my average is 10 tables a day, my average table, my average number of guests per table is 3. My average sales, 40 bucks. So that's $120. Let's call it 100. Every table that I take extra is worth 100 bucks. So if I have, I don't know how to put this to you so you'll grasp this 100%. But so let's say I'm selling drinks, appetizers, and desserts. Let's not talk about anything other than that. I think we can all agree that those items are at least $10 a pop, right? You're going to make more than this because you know darn well they're more than $10 each. This is just $10. So if I ask every person at every table if they would like a cocktail, an appetizer, and a dessert, I only have to get one person on half the tables to make an extra 50 bucks in sales. Did you get that? I'm going to serve 30 guests. Out of all those guests, I only need 5 to say yes. 5. Can you not do that? I guarantee you can. Guaranteed. And that $10 is going to turn more like to $12 or $14, depending on what you're selling. And you may have a table that orders cocktails, appetizers, and desserts at your suggestion. Now you're knocking it out of the park, right? That one table is almost your whole amount you need to sell for the entire day. You just need to sell 5. 5, and you get an extra $2,600 a year. I don't know what to say if you're not grasping that, man. A lot of servers, like I see them when I'm out, when I'm at work, everywhere. Like they're not pushing the product and they're not making the money. The more you sell, the more you make. Peace. If you have questions about any of this, if you want me to do a live and talk about this, if you want me to do like Zoom calls and speak to you personally about your actual situation, because I know I speak in vague terms because I try to include everybody. But if you'd like to talk about your actual store and what you're doing, let me know. I'm up for anything. Peace. Go make some money and have a great day.